Hello, you guys. We are doing a super exciting video today. I'm coming at you with an extra Costco haul for meal prepping. I am specifically doing freezer meal prepping because this mama is about to give birth. I'm about 36 weeks pregnant right now, almost 37 weeks. And I am finally at the point where I can make these freezer meals and they're gonna last us for enough time in the freezer that we need to have them. Let's get into it. I've got Logie Bear with me. Are you eating a sucker? We have a lot of meat to get today, like things that need to be refrigerated. So I'm gonna start in the dry section first, and that way nothing tends to go bad in my cart. But we are only shopping for freezer meals today, and I still have quite the long list. Our regular Costco haul will be up, I don't know, sometime in the next week. But if you wanna know what freezer meals I'm making, make sure you head over to those videos. They will be coming out so soon if they're not already out yet. If they're already out, I will have them linked down below. But I will be having a breakfast one coming, a lunch one coming, a dinner one coming, possibly 2 dinner ones. I have not filmed them yet, clearly, because I'm shopping for them right now. We shall see how many it ends up being, because I have quite a few dinner meals on the list. We are completely out of raisins, and the reason I'm buying such a big thing of raisins, even though I only need to use it for one of my breakfast recipes, is because the boys will eat raisins by the handful, so these will not go to waste. You get 2 reclosable bags in here. It's 4 pounds for $10.89, and they're organic, so we're gonna go ahead with these guys. We are in need of some refried beans for some of the lunches that I am making, so I'm gonna grab a box of these guys, and yay, they're actually on sale right now for $2 off, so it's $6.99 for 8 of them. Can't get better than that. They're organic, and the ingredients in them are stellar. I wanted to get a thing of black beans as well. They look like this. Unfortunately, looks like they are completely sold out of those guys, so we will have to get those at the regular grocery store. Salsa is on the list for a couple of the meals that we need, and you know that we'll be using it afterwards as well. So I'm gonna grab some of this Mateo salsa. We also have some of this organic salsa at home too. It's a little spicy, and typically when you're breastfeeding, you wanna stay away from more spicy things just because it can cause an upset belly in your baby. But the good news is this guy is still $1.50 off, so we're gonna grab one of these for $4.49. I just grabbed one of these barbecue sauce duos because I need some barbecue sauce for the things we're making. Again, this will go to use on other things as well afterwards. $7.99 for 2 of them, and it has really great ingredients in it too. And if you've never tried the Kinder's kind, it is really good. We're also gonna grab some of this organic raw honey right here. It comes in a 3-pack for $11.49. Usually this would be something that I would go ahead and grab at the regular grocery store. It is cheaper to get it here. We just don't use honey that often. However, Derek and Cole have both been really struggling with allergies, so I'm gonna have them start taking some honey and see if it helps at all. As you can probably guess, some of my breakfast and lunch options include bacon. We are completely out. Usually I have a few of these stashed away in the freezer, so that's okay. We'll just go ahead and grab it now. $16.99, and you get 4 pounds of it. And for some reason, this Kirkland brand is just so good. Also, for some of the breakfast recipes, I need these Sugar House maple sausage links. Essentially, you could do like ground sausage too, but I just plan on making these guys work because they're a great price here. You get 2 pounds for $13.99. They're organic. They only have 1 gram of sugar for every 3 links, so they're honestly really good, and we've loved them. Also, for the ones that I don't use in the recipe, since I'm clearly not going to use 2 pounds, Logie Bear will just eat these for breakfast, and they're so quick to heat up, like less than a minute in the microwave. Do you like those chicken sausages? Yeah. You're so cute. I am in need of some turkey lunch meat for just a couple of recipes. I have a feeling we'll go through this entire thing just for the freezer recipes, and I have frozen this stuff before and it freezes great. So we're gonna go ahead with this turkey, Columbus turkey herb roasted. It's really good. It's $7.49 a pound, but it just depends on how much you get. Right next door to the herb turkey, you can see it up on the top right there. We need some tofu. So I have heard that some Costco's carry tofu, some don't, but ours does. So you get 4 of them for $5.89. It's a great deal. It's organic firm tofu. So we're gonna grab a pack of these. It looks like it comes with 4 packs in there. So I plan on trying this in a breakfast recipe, and I'm actually so excited for it. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Randomly enough, orange juice is on the list. So Logie Bear is gonna love this because this one comes in a 2-pack. I'm just deciding to get it here rather than the regular grocery store because I know he'll drink it. So $8.79, you get 2 massive things of it. And we've had this one before. It's really, really good. We need some bell peppers, so I'm gonna grab this 6-pack right here. They are $7.99, so they went down in price a little bit, which is a great deal. But I know we'll use them, so we're grabbing the 6-pack, but I technically only need 2 red bell peppers if I go based on the recipes, although I feel like you can interchange these 3 colors pretty easily. You don't have to necessarily use red. You could use orange or yellow, but when it comes to green, that's when I would just, like, if they say green, use green. just because green tends to be a little bit more bitter. I need enough limes that it's gonna make more sense to get this massive bag. Even though I won't use this entire massive bag, it's just gonna end up being cheaper than going to the store for it, because limes for 5 pounds here are $6.99. So we're just gonna go ahead and feel around and grab a bag, because I need them to be ripe right now. Yes, would you like that snack? Say please. Good boy. We are in the meat section here, and this is where things are about to get a little more expensive, because I know I have to buy like a bunch of bulk meat like right up front. Trying to remind myself that it's gonna be for a while, right? Thank you. So I would grab these ribs if I knew that we liked ribs. I personally love ribs, but Derek doesn't really know if he loves ribs or not. He typically doesn't, but we're gonna go ahead and try them anyways. However, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these at the regular grocery store, because if he doesn't like them, $43 is a lot to spend. So we just don't need this much. We do need some rotisserie chicken for one of the recipes. Sometimes you just cannot replace the flavor of a rotisserie chicken. So I'm gonna grab one of these guys. They all look kind of small today, not gonna lie. According to my little book that I brought with me, my grocery list, we need 2 things of these ground beef. We love this one. I've shared it with you guys a million times before. It's the organic ground beef, and it's $22 essentially for 4 pounds. I just grabbed about 12 pounds of this fresh, organic, boneless, skinless chicken breast. It's just the Kirkland brand. They're super easy. They're already in like their individual packets. But I grabbed this guy. I needed 7 pounds, so just buying one of them was just under 7 pounds, but that's okay. I went ahead and got 2 because I know that we will use chicken, and I wanted to make some shredded chicken on the side just to go into the freezer. But we also need 2 of these ground turkeys right here, so I'm gonna grab 2 of these guys. It'll equal out to be 6 pounds. Well, this didn't turn out to be the massive Costco haul that I was expecting. Say hi, everybody, because the cuts of meat that they have, and I knew this, are just so massive, and I don't have room for all of them. I'm just gonna grab them at the regular grocery store, but I'll be showing you guys that as well. I wanna show you our final cart though, because we did get quite a few things. We've got a rotisserie chicken down here. We have 2 packs of this organic ground beef, 2 packs of the organic chicken breasts, a thing of bell peppers. Thank you. We also have some orange juice right here, some honey, some Mateo salsa. We have some organic raisins, some bacon, 2 things of this organic ground turkey, 1 of these Sugar House maple sausage links, some turkey breast, like lunch meat. We have some tofu down here. We also have some limes back here, the Kinder's barbecue sauce. I think that's it for up here. And then down here I have 1 thing of refried beans. That was Costco. Costco ended up being about $2.52, I think they said. So I think we did pretty dang good. But now we are off to head to the regular grocery store. Hi, can I get a pound of the boar's head pepperoni, please? Sliced thin. Thank you. Definitely need some cilantro for a couple of the recipes. So I'm gonna grab this bunch right here. It's $1.29 each, and it's organic, so. I love all these colors right here. I think it's so pretty, but we need 1 lemon. So I'm actually gonna grab 2 just so I can make some lemon water as well. That sounds pretty dang good. These are so pretty. I love this yellow. Random, but I actually grabbed 8 of these Pepsis. It's 4 for $11, and you guys know Derek loves Pepsi. He's back on Pepsi again. So I went ahead and grabbed him these guys just because they will not be on sale when I come back for our regular grocery shopping. So ignore, but this is not for freezer meals, although this would be Derek's kind of freezer meal. For one of the recipes, it actually calls for 12 ounces of root beer or Dr. Pepper. So I'm gonna grab a root beer, just the tried and true kind that we all know that we like. We don't really drink root beer. I do like root beer, but I don't like drinking soda. So we'll just grab 1 of these so that none of them go to waste. We're gonna grab 1 of these cream cheeses. I've told you guys about the Kite Hill cream cheese before. I really like it. It's great for a dairy-free cream cheese. I wish they had more flavors here, but they only have plain. I'm gonna grab a plain one, but the chive one that they have is insanely good. We need both butter and mayo, which happen to be literally right next to each other. That one looks like it's been opened, so we'll grab this one down here. Love this Miyoko's butter. It's been awesome. I think that's just like their more spreadable one, but this one's honestly not that hard to spread. And then I have been loving this Wildwood aioli, essentially mayo. Yeah, it's just really good. It has really great flavor, that zesty garlic. It just makes any kind of sauce that you need. If you are also making freezer meals, make sure you do not forget your pans that you need. So I actually only need 6, but they are buy 2 get 1 free. I would just get the 2 counts, but there were only 2 left. So I grabbed a 4 count and 2 of the 2 counts. So We've got 8 of them, and that way if I want to double anything or anything like that, we'll be good to go. Just grabbed one of these Italian style breadcrumbs. You can use this in almost anything, but the more flavor you add, the better. So I'll just grab one of these. I love that they're in a pop top, kind of like the Parmesan cheese. Also grabbing some yeast. I am curious to know how this works because, okay, I've obviously used yeast before, but in the recipe that this girl wrote, she did not specify what kind of yeast and she did not answer any of the comments asking about what kind of yeast. So we're gonna go ahead and try this one and hope that it works. And then I also grabbed some nutritional yeast just because we're almost out of it, and one of the recipes calls for just a little more than what I have left on hand. But if you've never had nutritional yeast, it's essentially like a vegan flavoring, if you will. You can see right there. Basically, it gives it like a cheesy flavor. Also gonna grab some all-purpose gluten-free flour right here. This guy is $4.29. Also need this for like the yeast recipe, but I don't have enough flour on hand for all 4 cups. Grabbing some of this Worcestershire sauce. A 4-pack of organic black beans. They're always cheaper in this 4-pack, and usually I get them at Costco, but like I said, they were out. 2 of these guys. Some pinto beans. And then we also need a butter bean. I've never tried these before, so we're gonna try them. Wish they were organic, but they do not have an organic butter bean here. Grabbing some coconut aminos. I would do soy sauce, but they do not have a gluten-free soy sauce here. I do have some of this at home, but just not quite enough. This right here is going to be the most expensive part of the trip. I'm trying to remind myself that this is gonna last us weeks and weeks, but we have 7, I wanna say, 7 of these little siete cassava flour tortillas. They're just kind of like street taco size. And then we have 5 of these siete burrito size ones. They come with 6 in each pack. Anyways, they're good. They're allergy friendly. I know we're putting good stuff into our body, but man, it is a tough pill to swallow with this price. Last thing on the list for today are these Tater Bites, aka tater tots. If I was at Trader Joe's, I would just grab theirs. I like their ingredient list a lot better, but that's okay. These will do. I really don't want to go to another store, but I will have to because the only kind of pork shoulder that they had here was bone in, and it was 8 pounds. I don't think I would have minded the bone in, but 8 pounds is like too big for my crock pot. We're just gonna have to grab it at another store, but I am grabbing these tater tots. We'll be good to go. Let's do a quick final cart time. So down there, I have a beef roast, country style pork ribs, and pepperoni. And then aside from that, we've got these 5 siete burritos. We have some gluten-free flour. We have all of our baking tins. We have 7 of these siete tortillas right here, some black beans, 8 of the Pepsis, some cilantro. We have some tater tots right here, pinto beans, nutritional yeast, more pinto beans. We also have a root beer down here, some butter beans, and some lemons. Also have some nutritional yeast, some rapid rise yeast, some butter, and the Wildwood aioli. And up here we have the Kite Hill cream cheese, some coconut aminos, and some Worcestershire sauce. That was one of the highest totals that I've ever spent at Kroger. I spent $2.62, and I tell you guys what, it's those dang tortillas. Hopefully these things turn out good, and hopefully I'm like, you know what, doesn't even matter what the price is. Thank goodness I have these freezer meals done. So make sure you guys are keeping an eye out for those freezer meal videos. They're coming so soon, if not already. Check the description box below. If they're already out, I will have them linked there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.